תבינו, תבינו, תבינו העם הזה המפולח כל השנה שהוא מריע סכנה איך מתלכב ומינו וגבל עתידי והוא יודע שאם אין אמיני חיה העם הזה, העם הזה, העם הזה כמה טוב ושהוא כזה וכמה תפילו כזה וחיי העם הזה וכמה תפילו שמעו אחד, אני לא חי ושאינה עוד מסוף לאור רבים חוחי, אני חוחי ושאינה עוד מסוף לאור אני שואל ומתפלל טוב שלא נעולה נקבע היי, היי, עם ישראל זה השיר ששר כמו לאבא אני עוד חי, חי, חי עם ישראל זה השיר ששר כמו לאבא אני לא מאמין עובר מזמור, מדור לדור אני שואל ומתפלל טוב שלא נקבע היי 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 עם ישראל זה השיר ששר כמו לאבא אני עוד חי חי עם ישראל זה השיר ששר כמו לאבא אני
Go on, mate. He's really worried about contemporary court. That's like his one vulnerability.
here making this an occasion without you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming onto the streets of London and making this happen. Israel is the greatest country that has ever been in history. It has stood up against more forces than any other country alive. The history of Israel will be the greatest history when we get finally to a peace that we all deserve. And the only way we're going to get to peace is no to Hamas. If there was no Hamas, there would be peace. And that message needs to be made clear. So I want to say congratulations to all the organizers for making this happen. The Zionist Federation. I want to thank Steve. I want to thank the JLC, the Board of Deputies, and all the other organizations who helped us make this happen. Because if we don't stand together on the streets of London to tell our brothers and sisters in Israel that we support them, then they will feel alone. And they are not alone. You know, watching the media over the last week, watching the media make a moral equivalence between a fundamentalist, Islamist, prescribed terror organization and the greatest democracy, liberal, freedom place in the Middle East is disgraceful. They are giving oxygen to an idea that takes away from peace. They are giving oxygen to people that want to destroy lives, not just Israeli lives and Palestinian lives. We need to say no to Hamas and yes to peace. We want to send the strongest message to Israel that you have every right to stand up and defend yourself. You have a proven right to respond to any attempt at anyone's life in Israel. Every single Israeli, Jew, Arab, Christian, Druze knows that they are safe in the state of Israel. We want moderate Palestinians to stand up and say, we do not want Hamas, we want the same freedoms, we want the same liberation. Free us from Hamas, and we will have peace. So first of all, I'd like to invite our first speaker onto the stage, the fantastic and newly re-elected Board of Deputies President, Marie van der Zel. Give her a warm welcome.
We're a waste of time, the Board of Deps. We've gone quiet for weeks.
Friends, thank you so much. Thank you for putting on this fantastic event. I want to thank all of you who have come out today to join us, as well as those watching online. We're here to show Israel that we stand with you. Thank you also to the police and the CST for all the work that they do to protect our community. Were it not for their efforts, many of us would have had far greater concern for our safety. But this is not going to be like other rallies. We have seen grotesque troublemakers insult and even assault the police. We are here to say Israel, and we want to show them our love and concern for their well-being and pray for a secure and tranquil Israel, living in peace with its neighbours. We are also here because we are extremely troubled by the sharp rise in antisemitism experienced around the world, including the UK. Last week, the wider British public was horrified at the footage of a convoy of cars waving Palestinian flags, driving through Jewish communities in the northwest of London, swearing at Jews and calling for our daughters to be raped. Another round of direct fighting leads to anti-Semitic incidents in the UK to spike dramatically. It happened in 2008, it happened in 2014, and it has happened again in the last 2 weeks. Anti-Semitic graffiti, mezuzot being vandalised, verbal and physical assault, and it's not just here. It's been happening around the world. In Germany, mobs have been screaming abuse outside synagogues. In New York, Montreal and Los Angeles, anti-Israel thugs have violently assaulted Jews. Some of the politicians who spoke at an anti-Israel rally in central London the day before the hate convoy went on to condemn it. None of them acknowledged that at the same rally they had spoken at. Participants had been reporting an anti-Semitic chant calling for the death of Jews. Meanwhile, the far left continues to do everything it can to ensure that Jews feel threatened in this country. Numerous anti-Israel activists, including a senior member of the National Education Union, spoke of their outrage at reports that students in schools had been excluded after saying Free Palestine. The truth, of course, the students had been shouting Free Palestine at a Jewish teacher. There have been a number of such incidents in this country. Chris Williamson, that well-known vile Jew hater, is now blaming his booze. Zionist teachers around the country are violating children's rights. He's been asking people who feel that their children have been affected by Zionist extremism to get in touch with him. I find that very interesting because Zionism is not on the national curriculum. And this, of course, is nothing more than a concentrated effort to hound Jewish teachers out of the classrooms around the country. And so today, I say to any Jewish teacher alone, the political leadership of this country stands with us. This week, with communal colleagues, I joined meetings with the Prime Minister and Home Secretary. We made them aware of our concerns and to hear their reassurance that this will not go without response. They have been excellent. The Labour Party too is clearly under new management, and we have received messages of support in relation to antisemitism. But that does not excuse the earlier statement by the Labour Party failing to condemn the rocket attack by Hamas. The Mayor of London and the Archbishop of Canterbury and senior Muslim leaders anti-Semitism that we have faced. But the truth is that anti-Semitism does not come from nowhere. It comes out so disturbingly fashionable
I'll call you back. I'll call you back.
Israel, the world's only Jewish state, is always wrong. It has now apparently become taboo in certain circles to tell the truth. Hamas is a genocidal terror organisation which seeks to wipe out Israel and its Jewish inhabitants.
That's what they can see now. What they can see now.
Unjustly criticised by talk show hosts, celebrities, the BBC, social media, influencers.
Nice, so take a picture.
Yes, all of that, because they say the response to Hamas has not been proportional to them. I say, it's a terror group Hamas, and it's very public about its plans to kill, starting firing thousands of rockets in Israel. Then they can come back and talk about their proportionality. When people criticise Israel in such a way, the subtext is clear. They are saying that Israel should apologise for being stronger than its enemies. I say, thank God it is stronger. Israel cannot sit on its hands and knees to defend themselves. Yes. Let me be clear.
Excuse me, can you just walk?
You can hear me? Hello?
Excuse me, I'm trying
Okay?
Lovely to do a demo in this weather, isn't it? Love.
Living side by side in peaceful harmony. The caravan may have started
It's flowing now, you get more of an effect.
Let us say amen.
Hallelujah,
the train. Bus
and while you're here to show respect to Israel, I'm here to show Israel's support to you. I want to promise you that where I'm standing, and in spite of all the slurs and hostilities we witness, Israel will continue to protect its people.
Over and over again, Israel has undeniable right to defend itself. Israel will never stop defending itself. We know that as soon as Israel doesn't defend itself, that's the end of Israel. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. I'd like to invite the chairman of the JLC, Jonathan Goldstein. After 2 many wars, thousands of rockets, and terrorist attacks almost every day, Israel survives. And despite that, let me tell you one thing: Israel loves the world, and we all love Israel. That's not at what Israel is giving the world. It's science, invention, technology, innovation and education. The world is a better place with Israel in it, and any fair-minded person knows that to be the truth. And yet, my friends, we have had to
subject access, is that you? Yeah.
show our solidarity with the land that we love, and importantly, to show the unity of the British Jewish community. And thank you to Paul Steve and the Senate team, and CSC and the police for making this happen. It really is amazing. But we all know we should not be here. But Israel has once again been under attack. 4,000 rockets have been fired by Hamas and Islamic Jihad Israeli citizens. Each and every one of these rockets is an indiscriminate attempt to kill. You know, my friends, for all of us, this is personal. Because every one of us has a brother or a sister or a family or a friend in Israel, and we stand with them and say, and fight. Years ago, my younger brother made Aliyah to Israel, and my nephew, the first member of Tzahal of the Goldstein family, has been on the Gaza border for the last 2 weeks. And I want to say here, I am proud of Russia, I am proud of every member of Tzahal, and we stand with them in the defense of the state of Israel. You know, Hamas don't care who they kill. Among the killed has been a 5-year
and unfortunately we're not ready to shelter. Let us not forget, Hamas do not care who they kill. But once again, my friends, the last few weeks have also shown the danger of extremism within British society. And let me be clear, if you drive 200 miles to taunt Jews down the Finchley Road, you are an anti-Semite. Beating up a rabbi in Chigwell has nothing to do with Israel. Abusing Jewish children and students and teachers has nothing to do with Israel. We must be careful though, because even within Israel, unfortunately in the last few weeks, we have seen extremism come to the fore. We must be clear, it is not Jewish, it's not moral, it's not human for one to turn on the other. We must always keep the upper hand, keep the moral high ground, as we have been taught through our Torah, as we have been taught through our parents and through our parents. Let us be clear, not in Israel, not in Britain. We will not be intimidated by racist stuff, by racist movements. We are proud to be British, we are proud to be Jewish, and nothing will change that. I am proud to tell you that the support that this community has received in recent times from our government, from the Prime Minister, from the Home Secretary, from the Community Secretary, we should all be proud of our government and we should be proud to be British and see the values coming from our government. My friends, it's so important when you leave here. You leave here invigorated. You write to your MPs. You make sure they understand how many people stand in Israel. Because whilst we know there has been a ceasefire, thank God, for the latest round of violence, we are aware there will be many attacks in the future. So let us all pray for a future where there are no more rockets, no more riots, and Israel is at peace with all her neighbours, and there is an end to all the suffering. Until then, we continue to stand with the people of Israel, our brothers and our sisters, and make sure they will never on their own. And Israel is alive!
Am Israel Chai, Am Israel Chai, Am Israel, Am Israel, Am Israel Chai, Am Israel Chai, Am Israel Chai, Am Israel, Am Israel, Am Israel Chai, Oh Israel, Am Israel Chai, Am Israel, Am Israel, Am Israel Chai, Am Israel, Am Israel, Am Israel Chai, Am Israel, Am Israel, Am Israel Chai, Oh the pride, oh the people, oh the people, oh the people pride, oh the people pride, oh the people pride, oh the people, oh the people, oh the people pride. I'm the fire, I'm the fire, I'm the fire, I'm the fire.